Hello, I am Feedback Gaming, and I play games in unconventional ways. Have you ever heard of the Mothership? It's a new addition to Hearts of Iron 4, Damarong, and it allows a large aircraft to be a fighter aircraft. Imagine in your brain a massive aircraft. Dogfighting? Well, it is possible now, and it is unbelievably OP. And this is Hearts of Iron 4, where I play a country in the 1930s and 1940s and recreate history, or ahistorical, because everyone remembers when France in 1939 invented a plane that could fly with fighter aircraft. Yes, it's the history book you never read. If you look into research here, you can see some technologies for the mothership. But you can only get it once the mothership has been finished as a secret tech. You see here, reinforced mothership wings. So in short, it's a large aircraft, like one of these. But imagine lots of little planes attached onto it that fly with it. It's like the queen bee. The actual large plane is the hive, and it's got little fighters that fight with it. You don't make the fighters, they're automatically made, and you can't modify this plane as well, other than these upgrades as well as spending a little bit of XP. You can't modify it like a conventional aircraft like one of these, you know? Anyway, without further ado, I'm about to show you the most broken France by defending against Germany by using motherships. Queen bees. First of all, if you look very closely in the States map mode, you can see the areas that have got the most infrastructure. You can see Paris here. And plus you see a bunch of here, banned through the center of France. We'll do here, here, and here, and then also here, here, and here. And then we'll build military factories off the back of that when we mobilize. Okay, next, we're going to do the ahistorical path, which is revive the national bloc. Libertarians love this path. Leave the economy alone, and it'll behave really great, apart from when it doesn't. Okay, we step in when the monopolies form, okay? But not before then. Next up, we are going to build ourselves an aerodynamics and avionics facility. We are going to be restricted down to the technologies and when we can get the mothership, so it isn't really a matter too much when we build this. So we'll build this down here. We'll also build another one around about here. The reason we're going to build two is we're going to build radar from this one and then the mothership from this one. It'll make sense, trust me. Ships, I know this hurts everyone when I do this, but I don't care for ships, so let's delete them. We're going to make convoys because they're going to be really great on the market. Light tanks, not interested. Support equipment, not interested. And we'll go for a tiny little bit of AA. Just a little bit. The one in there, the rest in there. And I think that looks pretty good for now. Yeah. And we are going to make some fighters as well. So grab all your planes. Move them back to Paris. All of you guys also come back to Paris as well. Convert into the colonial division. Then go into here. Then go into local autonomy. Then do it as the brigade. Then focus on garrisons. Then do your research. You know, in the old days of Hoi 4, you didn't need to do some of these starting steps, but there is a lot to them now, isn't there? And then we're going to go straight for the fighter aircraft. Now, look, if you look closely here, can you see this? So under basic small frame, you can see this. Provide 0.12% daily breakthrough progress towards aerodynamics and avionics. In short, all these technologies, they've got this little red lip on it. Whenever you research this, it gives you more breakthroughs. Trust me, you're not going to have issues with breakthroughs. You're going to have issues researching the technologies in advance. It'll make sense. Let's go for this now. Let's get it done. We also do need a scientist as well. And what can we research? We could probably do... I don't even know. None of these technologies actually appeal to me. No, we're not actually going to bother with this. But we will assign a scientist. We'll go for this guy because he's a fast learner. 5 speed. Off we go. We can also merge up the Navy. Standard opening game, right? And you guys all go here. Also, trains. Very important. Early game. Actually, do you know what? We don't even need trains. We'll get them later, though. Anyway, let's sell things on the market because this gives a boost to construction. I'm basically going to sell everything. The way this works is, to begin with, I'll put everything on the market, put it on as a high price, and then what doesn't sell, I'll put on a low price. And look, who wants to buy from us? Ah, the Swiss, the Czech, the Dutch, the Irish, the Czechs, the Romanians, the other Romanians. That's a Spanish flag. And now we'll just say auto accept deals. And now we gain economic surplus bonus, which gives a bonus to construction. Which is great because we're going to build infrastructure at an amazing rate now. And plus we have all the resources in the world, aluminium and steel. Everyone wants to trade with us. Oh, hang on. Wait. That's everyone. Everyone? Everyone? Okay, Belgium wants tungsten. Oh, there you go. Everyone wants the rubber. Everyone wants the rubber. And the aluminium too. Okay, no one wants the steel. That's surprising. Anyway, regardless, you have lots of economy as France because everyone wants your resources. Revive the national bloc. Let's fix the economy by leaving the economy alone. Ah, laissez-faire. I love this. At the very start of the game, I have the ability to bomb airfields in Venezuela and also bomb airfields in Iraq. Ain't that great? Okay, let's get rid of that and click that away. It's nice to click these away and not have any actual pop-ups. Go away. Don't care for you anymore. So the planes. exercise them. Are there any other planes that I've missed across the world? No, but what we will do is move out you guys to the ocean and exercise the carrier planes. This is going to give us a very, 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 very small amount of air experience, which help us develop more advanced aircraft. So what we're going to do... Oh, the public demand rearmament. Oh, how convenient. War support for free. And also 150 political power saved as well, which immediately will follow on to getting us first mills. So build it in the areas with the high infrastructure. Here, here, and here. And we're not worried about the special facilities until, well, when we have to worry about the special facilities. Oh, you'll see. Anyway, back to the plane. So our fighter plane here has been branded. Oh, there it is. This is the one. I'm going to assign the machine guns onto it. I need 2 XP for that. Ideally, I like a turret on it as well, but that's 3 XP. We are getting closer to that, but we just need a little bit more air experience. Less A-fare. Next up, the rights of man. Leaving the economy alone and giving rights to people. What? Am I on Twitter right now? Boom, 2 air XP. That's the plane we're going to make. And then we'll start building those immediately. To be fair, for the most part, we'll assign those all into the fighter aircraft. Merge them up, stop exercising them, and that'll do for now. All right. Dispersed industry, standard. You know what? I feel opposite day. Let's do concentrated. That was a waste of one of our limited bonuses, but oh well. There you go. Small airframe is done, and if you did auto upgrades, you should have the exact same plane now, but as an upgraded version. Nice. And that's how you save a bit of money. It's also quite a good idea to start making the old plane a little bit longer as well, and upgrade the old stockpiles. If you look at most of my planes right now, they are the old model. So if you convert them over with more air attack, that is going to be beneficial to you. Myos! You want to focus on raw firepower, or do you want to focus on production bonuses? Why not both? In this case, we're going to focus on stats, then focus on production. I usually do the opposite way around, but not today. Ground support specialist. And this is specifically for my Air Force, given its ticking air experience. Now we can develop a better aircraft. Getting the most up-to-date planes is going to make a massive difference when we're going to go to war. Anyway, renew foreign policy. Siding with Britain. Getting in bed with the British. What could go wrong? Boom. Electronical, mechanical engineering. Actually, no. Now we need to focus on the planes. We are going to go for the bomber. But the big aircraft is one that is going to be the carrier. The air carrier. Carrier has arrived. Okay, so the small aircraft now. I want to make an upgraded version. So we're going to put on the big machine gun. And I'm going to put on the turret. And that's that for now. And then we can also upgrade it with the Mayo. 8. Air experience. Upgrade. And then we'll start to upgrade when we've got the ability to upgrade. So we'll delete one of these old air wings. If we have a few in the stockpile, we'll be able to start to upgrade. Actually, this is the new plane, so we'll change the model so it looks like a modern aircraft. Actually confusing me. And then we got these old aircrafts too, which will upgrade when we've got some more air experience. But any confusion here, we're doing these planes, which we've got a stockpile of, about 200 of them. We're upgrading them with the better modules, like better machine guns, and also an added turret, which is great, because better stats overall. On top of it off as well, we're also producing the new plane, which has overall better stats, but these upgraded versions will supplement the old Air Force, which have very, 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 very poor stats. Concentrated 1 is followed by concentrated 2. And now you can see we're making a lot of military factories, spitting them out 1,000 miles an hour. We're selling it and constructing it with the economic surplus bonus. All right, the old plane right now. We're going to upgrade it. This is, where is it? An old aircraft. It is this one, the D510 Series C. Big machine gun. Add on the Mayo for the extra bonuses, and those are good bonuses. And I also add on the turret as well. Need air, 8 experience. 8 air experience. Start upgrading. Start upgrading. There you go. And then once all these old interwar planes have been upgraded, then at that point, we'll just produce the new planes. Does that make sense? Foreign policy has been renewed. Now we're going to buy time and strengthen our government, which is always the first thing to do as France, because your stability is bad. Okay, Silent Workhorse. I hate to do it. I really hate to do it. Because it's a lot of political power you lose at the start of the game, and you need political power as France because your government sucks and you're gaining no political power. So, unfortunately, Silent Workhorse is essential, even though there probably are other things I could have gone for earlier on. But here we are. Buy time. Strengthen the government, which gives ticking ability, which is awesome. After a year, then you need to break the government by fixing the government. Ah, it's the French way. Over here, you can see how many planes are left to upgrade, and there are a handful. Deploy another air wing of the more latest planes. Oh no, actually, we're replacing the old planes with the new ones. Remember, what's happening is the basic small airframes are replacing out the interwar ones, and then the stockpile for interwar ones is going up, but then they're getting repaired in the stockpile. Does that make sense? Anyway, large airframe is done. Now, this is important because this is the requirement to unlock the mothership aircraft. Can you see that? Unlock special project, the mothership aircraft. And then you have the ability to do the special project, which takes about 500 days. So 800 days plus 500 days. As you can imagine, it's kind of more advanced technology. Hence the reason why I'm getting it done now. Although these mile improvements don't matter because none of them affect mothership aircraft. Ooh. Spain requests aids. No. Strengthen the government. Now you need to wait 1 whole year and then you can do defensive stratagems. First place to start is to get some mills down. 70 days for 4 factories? Oh, Paradox is well and truly spoiling us. Okay, we'll finish those 2 mills. Then we'll start working on our experimental facilities. Aeroplanes are coming up. Also, we have excess mills, so we'll add 1 more on there. Start producing more and more planes. Okay, so these aren't selling right now. So what you do with these is you drop the price. We're having a sale right now. It's Black Friday. Boom. Cheap trains, cheap trucks, cheap tanks, and also cheap convoys. Sell, sell, sell. Buy, buy, buy. You get the idea. All right, boom. Let's get another air wing down. Just 1 extra air wing and start training them. To be honest with you, we've got tactical bombers and also strategic bombers. Do I care for these ones as much? Maybe we could try to sell the strat bombers on the market. So, strat bombers. We're having a sale too. Nice and cheap. Does anyone want strat bombers? Being that no one has a lot of these at the very start of the game. I think the only 2 countries that have it are France, Soviets, and maybe USA has them too. They only tend to buy if they're looking to reinforce their existing stock. But I could be wrong on that one. Okay, next up, we need survivability studies and we need MGs. However, it's a bit too ahead of time. We'll go for radio. All right, next up, we are going to do defensive focus so we can get ourselves a defensive guy to tick army experience. Feeling very adventurous today. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for heavy machine guns. As we're pushing into the future, that's what we want, right? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Looks like someone bought them. Am I imagining things? There we go. The Soviet Union is buying our strategic bombers. What did I say? One of the 3 countries that have them and will buy them because they've got an existing stockpile. Nice. And there we have aerodynamics and aeronomics and air facilities. Air. We have 1 for radar and we have 1 for aircraft specialties. If you right click on it, it takes you to it. This is the one that's going to research the mothership. So we'll get the plane guy and pop him here. And there's nothing we can research because we need 2 breakthroughs and we only have, well, 0. In this case, we could only get helicopters. So it doesn't matter for now. We do need 2 breakthroughs though for our air. And the next one we're going to build in this region to build radar. So one of the beautiful things is when you build a special facility and there are certain technologies you build with it, you get the free building in that said region. In this case, when we build one here, we're going to get a free radar in this region, which is perfect. Radar is important for holding back the Germans as they push in. Before the Germans come, they will devalue the franc, build the greatest economy in the world, and then devalue it. Next up, we're also going to do an army defense guy for ticking army XP. Oh, we're also doing working conditions because France cares about its workers, right? Apparently, the Austrians are up to no good. Embargo them. Not that it matters because they're still going to be very German. Okay, let's queue up our mills here and then here. But we will continue to build our Champagne aerodynamics experimental facility. Okay, let's go for the humble appease. This will lose us war support, but we get rid of political violence so we've got extra stability to work with. Getting that stability up early as France is super important. I kind of wish that the fixing the government was more about stability. Then you could kind of rush it by stacking modifiers. It would make you feel more included as the player if you had more control over it other than just waiting the 1 year, you know? Turkey would like a state back. Ah, 1 state here. Does it have anything in it? No, but I want it anyway. It's mine. Aha. Boom, another aerodynamics facility. Assign the scientist and go for radar. Start radar. Let's go. Now you've lost 5 stability. You're going to gain 5 stability back. You're magically going to break even. All right, now we're making excess aircraft. I'm going to start upgrading the old stockpile. Keeping the planes upgraded is crucially important. In fact, what I'll do is I'll not upgrade until I've got my machine guns. And once I've got my self-sealing. Let's do the self-sealing now. We're going to wait 1 billion years for research. Turkey would like their land back. Greece would like foreign aid. Not today, boys. Not today. All right, let's exercise the troops. Also, very important to get a spy agency. Once you build your 2 special facilities, then you can start focusing on that. But before then, I wouldn't recommend it. You're going to end up in a situation where you're going to be a little bit behind on your factories. Surprisingly, building an intelligence agency does eat up into a lot of your civilian factories, so just be aware of that. Invest in metropolitan France. Yes, investments. We have now a bureau, and then we'll go for the most expensive upgrade, the localized training centers. 10 civilian factories for 28 days. Ouch. For this, we could get German spies, which gives a bonus to building a network, and that will deny them a ridiculous amount of planning bonus. No planning bonus plus air superiority. Germany ain't moving. That 1,000 cast they'll attack you with is deadly. If you knock all the cats out, they have no offensive capabilities. You will win. Next up, spy into Germany. Start spying on what the Germans are up to. What could they be plotting with historical turned on? What could it be? Metropolitan France. Industrial expansion is the next one. Should be honest, we don't really care for these focuses. It's just this one we want. We want the extra research slot. S builds is done. Army department is next. We need to get those 6 upgrades so we get additional spy. XP for air, very important. We're going to go for the branch independent spirit, which gives ticking air experience. Earlier you get this, the better. Get it. Heavy machine guns is done. Okay, that's done for here for now. We can get the bigger engine later in the game, but right this second, it's just not a big deal. Then we're going to rush concentrated now. Army department is done. Also, a light interrogation techniques gives lots of XP if we capture an enemy spy, which we will. Yeah, let's train some more boys. We've got 6 more here, and then another 24. All put them on low priority, and then train them up when they're done. Same time, we're going to start focusing on guns as well. Also, upgrades for the planes, very important. Speed and agility, if we get them early, take advantage of them. It's very important that. With that in mind, I suppose we can go for the big machine guns now as well. Do the big machine guns. Start upgrading. Focus on quality of planes over quantity. Trust me, that'll pay off a lot in the long run. One more upgrade. Let's form a department. Don't usually do that, but we'll do it today. All right, next up, I'm going to support this one. I'm going to pronounce it though because it is French. But it is giving us a research slot. Support the intellectuals, we'll call it. Form a department. We'll go for the radio interception so we can decrypt them quicker as well. Encryption gives a little bit of air detection for planes, which can go a long way towards defeating an enemy's air force. More air detection means you can engage more enemy planes, then do more successful damage. Survivability studies is done. Now we can actually get the plane that we actually want. So in this case, we're going to go for self-sealing fuel. Now, there's a bit of a meta decision here. This is based upon low-range fighting, okay? In multiplayer, they would have a more of a preference towards getting range in. In this case, they would go for something more like a range improvement, which I don't have the technology for that. Personally, I don't care for range because I'm going to be fighting in more limited regions where I'll have control of the center of the air zone. So better for defensive. But if you're playing more offensively, range might be better for you. Like if you're playing Germany, for instance. Top it off as well, we're also going to improve the old plane as well. Where is the old one? Here it is. No, it's not that one. It's the Series D. It's this one. All right, defensive stratagems. Means we can get rid of disjointed government because it took 1 year to pass. Now the government has been semi-quasi fixed. Now we can actually fully get rid of disjointed government and actually get political power. Let the political powers flow. Linguist, she will learn German very quickly. Again, no, she will not learn German quickly. She instantly got captured. Are you having a laugh with me, sir? Are you having a joke with me? Anyway, let's try and get her out of prison. Okay, another 24 army as well. We'll have 5 armies in total when we're ready for the war. Artillery, important. Go for the production. Actually, do you want production or stats? Oh, it's the biggest dilemma ever. Stats. To be fair, the stat bonuses are actually at the bottom of the focus tree, so it's not actually going to make a lot of difference in the long run. Yeah, that's fine. In that case, we'll just go for the air bonus. Okay. I hate to do this because I'm going to lose some stability, but we're going to go for the refuge for German and Italian scientists. If you look closely, it doesn't just give research anymore. It also gives special project speed. Ooh. To top that off as well, we're also going to go for research. In this case, we'll go for the mechanical computer, giving more research bonus. Those research bonuses. And also, radar's just finished. Oh my god, it's like Christmas. Everything's coming now. Get the radar in. Radar will give you more air detection, meaning you could cause more damage to enemy air forces. Very, 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 very important. Boom, the spies have been rescued. Send the spies back into the front line. There we go. The disjointed government's been fixed. Now we've just lost like 500 political power that we will never get back. I'm very, very sad. Anyway, let's fix the government. Removes inefficient economy. Isn't it weird? As France, you start the game with a long list of bad national spirits, and as the game progresses, you actually get a shorter list now. In the new version of Hoi 4, you add more to this list with little tiny, mini bonuses. How many mils do we have now? How many mils? Let's have a look. We have a total of 47 mils, and Germany has... I don't know. Doesn't actually say. The answer is question mark. There's not enough intelligence. We'll find out soon enough. Spies work harder. The Munich conference. Goodbye, Czechia. All right, new radar, and then go for the next radar. In the meantime, actually, we'll go for radar, because extra breakthrough is going to be more crucial. Radar now comes in multiple different models. Are you aware? Giving reinforce rate, which is super important, and then coordination, which is less so important. Okay, let's deploy some more planes. Deploy fighters, deploy, exercise. Okay, we're going to guarantee the independence of Poland. If I forget, I'll be very, very upset. Okay, next up, we have to fix our economy. When we go to war, we're going to end up with full employment issues, so let's fix that now by coring Algeria, as you do. Guns, would you like to focus on stats, or would you like to focus on production? We'll go for the stats this time. There we go. Breakthrough and soft attack. Boom, you've now called Algeria. Probably the easiest coring mechanic in the whole entirety of the game. That's right, you've just cored 3 states there. Could argue that with the compliance being so high, I'm probably getting more from it from not being cored. Computing machine. Research. More radio. Let's go. And we have the large airframe aircraft unlocking the mothership. Can we now start research the mothership? Do we have enough breakthroughs? We do! Why it's so easy to get breakthroughs in this game. All right, this breakthrough is going to be here. The mothership aircraft, a massive aircraft that carries fighter planes into battle, enabling deep escort missions into enemy territory. Truly, the swarm lord of the skies. Costs a lot of aluminium and a lot of rubber. It is what it is. It will be completed in 473 days. Eesh. Okay, in this case now, let's focus on the basics. Back to basics with feedback gaming. In this case, just the basic guns and passive bonuses. Elusive gentleman. Another spy, please. In this case, he will be a German one, a double agent. Will give us 2% non-core manpower, which equates to... Not manpower didn't go up. So, yeah, apparently there's a maximum cap, so it won't make any difference anyway. So if you've got 100% compliance, you will not gain any extra manpower. There you go, I've learned something new. All right, deploy all the boys. And now we're going to add on more ideal divisions. So we're going to go for artillery and artillery. Save that up. Do we need any extra equipment? I realize I've deployed too many divisions as well. We don't need those extra 8. We are going to desperately need some anti-air. We don't need any artillery. Oh, okay. Yeah, next up, we have built a radar in this region. Yep, so that's the center of the air zone. We can build up that airport as well. Probably won't bother with that one, though. But top it off as well, we'll max out the anti-air in this region. Yep. Another German. Another spy. I see with my little eye. Something German. Okay, how long until my surplus of anti-air is done? 333 days. It is not going to do. So more into AA. Okay, let's split the boys up. 4 armies. Another 6. Another 2. 6. 6. And then 6. I'm just basically S to split here, and I'm just splitting them up. Just a really quick way of dividing them up. Top it off. Same old. Ports here. And a railway to go through them. All standard stuff here, boys. I do these a million times every game. Methodical battle. Yes, let's fix our army reform and actually have proper doctrines then. All right, how's this going to work? We have one army here. Then we split that in half. S. And then we have another army here. So this is our defensive boy. Select a defensive dude. Charles de Gaulle is a defensive leader. I don't think so. Oh, he's a mountaineer and defensive. Yeah, he's the boy. Then we break him off. Actually, he's not already broke off. So we'll add a defensive boy. That's what we got. We got this guy. We got this guy. We'll go for this guy. Then these guys, I'll select all of them. We'll go for a more offensive general, which is practically the same anyway, but here we are. Then we'll select more offensive generals. So you'll do. You're actually perfect. You're going to be groomed to be an infantry leader. Yes. Yes. And no, that'll do. I'm going to go for this guy because he's old guard. He gains XP 25% slow, which is pretty rubbish. Oh yeah, I always forget about Corsica. Don't forget about Corsica. Pop you here. Exercise, exercise. Also forget about Savoy. Build that up as well. Wow, we really desperately need more civvies now. More upgrades. Go, go, go. Artillery. More artillery. So focus on the anti-air. This is really important, anti-air. Because it does give bonuses to air as well. And it also gives bonus to artillery. So it's a bit of both. Plus you actually do less damage when anti-air is present. So that's really crucial. So is it going to help us out with construction? I accept. We fully decrypted Enigma before the war's even begun. Many lives were saved. Worker conditions, radio propaganda, anti-communist raids. Yeah, we're basically spending political power. Do what France never actually got the possibility or attempt to do. We will. We've covered these 2 regions. Now I need... now I need another army here as well. We'll move him over. And then the other army is going to go on the Belgium front. Now we motorize priority for 2 fronts. Do we have enough trains and enough trucks? Yes, we do, because we're France. There we go. We've upgraded all the old planes. No need to make a single one of them anymore. Done. Deploy the swarm and exercise them to level 3. Okay, the prototype. The peak mothership performance. In order to get the peak performance of the mothership aircraft, we could try to specialize them and increase their capabilities in certain aspects. Question is, on which aspects should we focus on? Agility and speed, which is really good for air combat abilities. However, this is a very big aircraft, so it probably hasn't got much agility anyway. This will consume more fuel. Safety and reliability is good, because it means the aircraft will be in less accidents. And then finally, durability and stronger guns, giving extra just combat capabilities, but extra production costs. I'm going to go for the agility and speed. The reason why is these give extra stats, and the extra fuel is just not a big deal to me. I am France, though, and my fuel isn't very good. I'll be honest with you, all 3 of these are pretty good. Probably this is the weakest, though, because the production cost is quite high. We'll go for the left one, though. The beauty of special weapons, secret weapons, is you do get extra options modify it to your specific needs, which feels very kind of cool and customizable, which I'm actually all for, really. Fortification bonus. All right. Germany has declared war on Poland. Poland. I'm going to select a bunch of my air force now and be involved in the defense. Join the allies now. I'm going to send a bunch of planes over and we're going to help out the Poles. A little bit of air support. We're going to get full air control here. Yes, yes. On by 1.3% we're now out of. Not going to do any raids though. We're also going to build up the radar in our homelands. Oh my goodness, guys. We have to build everything all in one go. Any aircraft bombs? Yes, we have a little bit of bombing happening now. Everyone go here. Exercise to level 3 if you've not been it. Lend-Lease for anti-airs. Yes, we're on that now. Next up, we've got the radar done. Now we go for bigger guns. And you can see we are involved in air combat here. And we are actually taking some losses, but we are trading way more advantageously in this air combat. This is slowing down the Germans massively. Probably giving them a right headache. More. Send them over. Control this air zone. Top it off as well. We can also go for centralized control, which gives extra range because of air efficiency to our aircraft. See, right now, we're not stopping the Germans attacking, but we are severely slowing them down. And you can see right now, we are stripping them a lot of their planes. So if you go into details here, go into months, and then sort by... Actually, it's got to be days. Fighters lost and enemy fighters lost. There you go. So we lost 60 fighters. They've lost 211. You can see the difference is way favorably for me. All right, let's mobilize. War economy. We have access to more civilian factories now, some more access to our ability to construct those extra supply buildings. Top it off as well. We're going to go for tenacious defense, logistics focus, and then proper heritage. Artillery's done. More artillery, more passive bonuses. Start working on more improved artillery. And also start working on improved artillery from the new models. Then we can start making more 7.2 base planes. Then we're going to go for more anti-air capabilities. And Poland has fallen. Where have my planes gone? They've gone to Corsica. All right, let's go back to France. Everyone here, go here. Exercise to level 3. Got some naval aircraft, so we're going to do some naval striking here. Top it off as we've got a ship. So we're going to do strike force across all this region. This just projects naval supremacy, meaning we're less likely to get naval invasions. Not that we would from Germany anyway, but maybe from Italy. Who knows, maybe. There's a possibility. If there's a chance, there's a chance, right? Right. Now, the German aircraft is battling in northern France, and we are stripping them of a lot of air power. You can see the amount of planes we've got now is dominating them. They're trying to do logistical strikes here to damage their infrastructure. As you can see, we're dueling with them and doing quite well. Top it off as well. We're going to stick a single plane here just to stop the cast support in the south. If I get more air crews, that gives you a little bit extra air efficiency, which results in range. Realize that one of my aircraft doesn't have a full strength. I'm just going to delete that for now. Make sure the air wings are all full out, and they can, we're absolutely stripping them in the air. Full air control is now in my favor. One more plane in the south of France. There you go, doing really well. If you check out your construction, you see the damage they're doing. They're just hitting a few railways. Not the end of the world. Okay, super important is France. Do not spend your doctrines right now because they're going to cost 50% more than they normally would. You need to get rid of army reform, which is your victors of the Great War. Soon. More passive bonuses. Fortification bonus. The Alpine forts. Okay, we have some pretty good aircraft now. So what I'm going to do is try and control the size in Western Germany. There we go. Look, oh, look at the ratios here. You can see on the right, that's their aircraft and their losses. And on the left here, these are my aircraft and my losses. And if you look really close, you can see they're losing considerably more than I am. And that is always going to be in my favor because I can compete with them with our air production. Where, if, for instance, if I was playing as Belgium, those losses would hurt more because I can't keep up with those losses. Okay, fuel, desperately needed. Soviet Union, supply me with fuel. Need to keep those planes in the air. If you look really closely at this top number here, this shows the total amount of planes in this region. And if I unpause the game now, you can see this number ticking down. That shows that the total number of planes here are getting shot down and not being replaced. That shows that the German Air Force has no reserves. So meaning when they shot down, it cannot be replaced or kept up with the production of their losses. In that case, the more planes I eliminate, the less planes I have to fight in northern France and the lowlands, which is going to make a massive difference in my ability to hold out against them. We also have an upgrade from our planes, speed, agility, and air attack. That's such a biggie. In this case, I'm going to delete 2 of my fighter air wings. If I get the option to upgrade, I'll take it. No, we don't have that option yet because we don't have enough in stockpile, but we will get an option soon. Ah, we're getting some air aces. That's so good. Air aces are going to go a long way because we're going to use those as a part of our mothership aircraft. That's right. You can have an air ace, the Red Baron, in a massive, huge B-17 flying fortress with little fighter planes attached to it. Just imagine that in your brain. I can't even imagine it. Can you imagine that? I can't. AA. More AA. Upgrade those AAs. Artillery. More artillery. Germans declared war on Denmark and declared war on Norway. And the lowlands are next. And then the Italians will join the war soon as well. Extension of the Alpine forts, adding 2 forts to these regions. So what you can do is, if you're a little bit of an exploit, is you can build forts in, like, say, this region, and then it'll add +2 on top of that. It will be useful, that, because the Italians love to punch into this spot here, and they always do a decent job as well. Hence the reason why you have to build the port, and that's also why you have to build the air force. Another good tactic is to make a fallback line through here, and then push back to this river if you need to, and build a few forts. Only as a backup plan. I wouldn't recommend proactively doing it. Oh, look at the air force here. And if you look over the last 12 months, they've lost 1,750 aircraft, where I have lost 268. In this circumstance, the German Air Force is practically already defeated, and the war really hasn't even properly started. Not looking too good for the Germans. Okay, let's save our spy and become a spy master. Bigger guns. Get those bigger guns. Get the soft attack. Our tech is going to be super up to date when they try and strike us. The reason why we build this aeronautics facility so far away, if you look at these ones here, the AI is trying to strike them and do damage to them. The experimental facility suffered 55% damage. Projects in the facility will be slowed down until repaired. There are no projects in this facility, so it doesn't even matter. And also this one too, which I don't really care about. The truth is, I do not give a damn. Anyway, planes. Let's get everyone to position. Go here. We're overstacked in this region. That's fine. So we'll split a few off. Go here. And now they're going to try and ram into the lowlands. And now we're in a position we have so many planes. We're going to be a really, really good way. My advice is you have some CAS here, some close support aircraft, some tactical bombers. Don't take advantage of the close air support until you're in a position when you feel like you can safely take control. Because initially you're going to lose a lot of them as they get shot down from anti-air. It's just not worth the losses to begin with. There we go. They're pushing into the Netherlands now. And there's no aircraft over here. Oh, there's a few fires. Oh, are you going to be involved? Oh, here we go. Here comes the CAS. As you can see here, they've got significantly less CAS, so they're in a really bad spot. Air experience. Go for more air crews. Top it off as well. We are going to go for multi-altitude fighting. It is the meta. It's very strong. Fortunately, the Dutch have collapsed. However, the Belgians are going to hold on better, I believe. Am I going to push into and help the Belgians out? Yeah, why not? Right, front lines here. Move them over to Luxembourg. Create a front line. Let's go, boys. Engage the enemy. You can see the max amount of planes are in this region now, and they've got significantly less CAS. That's going to work to our advantage. Extra spy. Of course, we're going to select a German one. Build a spy network. All right, the French have arrived to help out the Belgians. Will the UK arrive to save a help out the French? Doubt it. Boom. Multi-altitude flying, extra agility. Massive difference in dogfighting capabilities. And you can see the trading now is massively in my favor. How many am I losing? 0. What are they losing? 10, 9, 10, 6, 5, 4. You get the idea. As you can see now, because they've got no CAS and no air superiority, the Germans' ability to attack now is practically nothing. Also, their ability to attack is more limited because their planning bonus is being nerfed. So their planning bonus there is 0 because we have full spies inside of their country. We can see everything they're doing. There you go. Spies across the front, denying them that planning bonus. Will the Italians choose to join this fight? They probably will, but probably a little bit too late. Extend the Maginot Line into Belgium. You've got full anti-air capabilities in your divisions, and you've got full spies covering. In this circumstance, you're going to be in a really good way. Oh, look, they're trying to push into the Maginot Line. That's not going to be useful. You're currently doing 1 attack. All right. Infantry specialist is something that the French lack at the start of the game, and it gives a massive bonus to your troops. But as soon as you can see that on one of your generals, take advantage of it, because that's going to give you a massive 10% boost of defense and 5% bonus to attack. Defense experts. Also, don't forget about your air force. Take advantage of the bonuses, because why not? Max air superiority is big. If you look closely, you can see what it's doing. Air superiority is reducing their breakthrough ability by practically 40%, just shy of 40%. Breakthrough and defense are huge in winning battles. Extend the Maginot Line into Belgium, which apparently upsets the Belgians. There you go. Big Maginot Line. Army reform. Do it. So army reform only affects your land doctrine, not everything else. That's the reason why I was going for the air doctrines, but I wasn't really paying much attention to the army doctrines. The German Air Force, we have intel on it, and the Germans have 102 military factories. I have 59. Wow, okay, they have a lot of mills. Wow, all right, they build more than expected. Okay. And their Air Force 2 consists of total of 150 aircraft. I'm not even joking, guys. Total aircraft count 150 for Germany. Well, the Germans have been defeated in there. But there's no lie, though. They did actually lose quite a lot of planes in the invasion of France. It did make a massive impact. Top it off. The mothership aircraft has just finished. All right, here we go. So what is a mothership aircraft? It is this. This is it. It's just a plane. And You can't modify the modules on it as well. It's just basically got the old system. 200 production cost per plane, but you only need 10 of them per air wing. So in this case, what you do now is get rid of that, then replace this plane with the mothership. Produce it. It's going to cost you a ridiculous amount of rubber and a ridiculous amount of aluminium, but you can import that. British Malaya, Savers, and the United States too. Currently we have no convoys because I put them all on the market. There we go. Now we have convoys. All right, we're going to build our first mothership aircraft. Let's show you it. Boom, mothership aircraft. And it is not even a category, but here we are as a mothership aircraft. You see it's an air wing that only consists of 10 planes, exercise, level 3. And if you look at the stats on it, it's basically an air superiority aircraft with air attack, agility. That's right, a big plane with agility makes no sense, but look at the range on it. No, okay, 3,600. Okay, what does that mean? Not a lot. But then if you look at the actual map, there you go. Can you see that? That is the actual air superiority radius of this aircraft, meaning you can send air superiority to the other side of the map instantly. It is crazy. Anyway, let's start producing these planes and then we can actually start using them. All right, apparently as well, we're in a situation where we can take advantage of Italians in Africa. I love to do this. Always love to do this. Because pushing into desert is so easy because there's no terrain modifiers other than, well, the heat, I guess. Extremely hot. We push, we push, we push. And can we brake? Need some more fuel. No, I'm not able to brake here. That's a bit sad. Oh, we'll retreat out. Okay, we're low on fuel right now. And also the Italians have been very, very annoying and pushing to my southern front. That's okay. That's okay. We're juggling the front lines. Okay, so the easiest solution to this is to find another guy on the front line. We'll go for this guy. He's got 8 attack, infantry expert. And then we're going to be like really annoying here and be like, oh, I'm sorry. You look like you've made a breakthrough here. You've not actually made a breakthrough here. What you've actually done is fallen into my trap. Aha, that was the plan all along. Armor reform has been completed. We can do the military theorist too. And then do the left path. We're going to go for max planning bonus. But logistics wizard, take advantage of it. Another logistics wizard. Logistics wizard for boast field marshal. That's really funny. All right, you guys are in position. Fortunately, there's not an opportunity here to build planning bonus, which makes me a bit sad, but I'll break through anyway. Can I make a breakthrough here and push? Yes, we can. I'm worried about my northern front at the same time, but it doesn't matter for now, because for the time being, I'm just going to make a push here and upset the Italians. Breakthrough's easy, encirclement's easy, and push. So this is the brilliance of mothership aircraft. I'm going to exercise these to level 3 first to get advantage of the bonus, but I can basically gain air superiority in the Alps from long range. I think we're going to stop our attack now, actually. Yeah, I made my initial push. I made my point. Then we're going to convert these to a bigger division now. So we're going to go for here. Actually, what we'll do is we'll use this template and then we'll go anti-air. And this is basically going to be our attack division. Yeah, there we go. Exercise these guys to level 3. This is a big push. Don't forget to do the my upgrades for your guns. Also for your artillery too. Breakthrough is not that important for artillery, but it'll do. Keep an eye on your AA production. Keep making your motherships as well. Okay, so we're getting our ships intercepted here as we try and get fuel from the Soviet Union, which is a reason why we're lacking fuel. Okay, is this another opportunity for a push? Yes, it is. Just wait for the AI to move some of its troops out, and then I'm like, yeah, this is a perfect opportunity to make a push into Tripoli. And then here, 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 and then here. And go here, here, and then here. That looks like an encirclement opportunity. Got him. Go, be aggressive, infantry expert. Push. I always like to right click and be more adventurous in my pushes because otherwise they're just going to reinforce the front line and slow me down. So just keep going, guys. All right, the boys. Front line here. Remember, these are full attack divisions now. We're not half-arsing it. We'll staff office plan. Keep an eye on my motherships. Produce more if need be. Yep, another one will do. And there we go. We grab Benghazi and now Africa is secured. Here, here, here. Scramble for Africa. I think because the supply is kind of like really awful in North Africa, you end up in situations where like the AI gets really confused. A player can understand the logistics of Africa, but the AI has a really hard time doing it. And then you end up in situations like this, where North Africa is cleared faster than Ethiopia. It's so dumb, I love it. Now we're at war. We're going to stimulate the economy. Don't forget to assign your high commands for your Air Force, Navy, and land because they give extra command power, and command power can be flexible when in these war situations. All right. Now I'm going to show you the power of the mothership. Let's do this. Mothership, boys. Go here. Air superiority. We no longer need centralized control, so we can do ace effectiveness. And then you can stack 8 effectiveness with your aces. And now you've got an unlimited range fighter with maximum ace efficiency. With 100%, well, it's snowing, but it would be 100% air efficiency if it wasn't for that. Now we do an attack and we push. We have full air superiority bonus. In this case, you can see their air superiority is reducing their defense for the Germans by 35%. Top it off as well. I'm going to do a little bit of close air support in the Alpine region as well. Now, what we can do now is select all of our old planes, all of these guys, and replace one of the guns with bomb locks. Then we go here, assign 15 of them, and then what we do is convert all the old stockpile over to those planes. So we'll have to delete a few of them, which makes me sad when I do that. But then we'll convert them all now to the version that has bomb locks. So you're getting it now, aren't you? The Mothership is going to provide the air superiority from very, very far away with insane stats. And then we'll have the close air support, the fighter bomber with the MS-406. Do you get it? Full cast bonus. There you go. You've got full air superiority in this region. And then we're able to do silly things like push into the front line here. Another corridor into the Alps. Oh dear, you've spotted that they're getting engaged. We're going to attack just to pin them in. Oh no, where do you think you're going? You can't leave. You can't leave, sir. Boom. Alpine encirclement. My favorite place to do an encirclement. We go for thorough planner. One of my favorites. Stacking that planning bonus. Pop. More doctrines. Max out that planning bonus. Think about it, planning bonus is kind of a raw attack that you don't really have to pay for. It's kind of like a passive bonus, but I suppose you have to allocate it in game. Overall, I'm actually so pro max planning. It's just I don't usually do it very often. Because a lot of time late games, I'm just kind of like, I'm idling and I'm not really playing the game. There you go now. Air superiority bonus. 39% reduction from the motherships. More motherships. Also, assign the aces for maximum bonus. Gaining additional agility. Once again, just imagine in your brain a massive aircraft having an agility bonus. I'm trying to see if I can see the actual planes flying, but I can't. I can't actually see them flying over this region. I also have to zoom in to like focus on them to let you guys check them out. Oh, Italy. All right, we are doing a garrison now, so we need to focus on garrisons. But you know how garrisons work. You just make a horse or a camel. No, actually, it's horse is the one you want to do. Horse, local autonomy, garrisons. Yes. Freedom Front. Stimulate the economy with war. The military-industrial complex agrees. And the beauty of the Mothership aircraft too is not only do they have an absolutely insane range, just look at that range, it's stupid. But to top it off as well, they only require 10 planes, so you can fit them in airports. Think about that for a second as well. Like, think about it. A massive plane has the same capacity as a small plane. That doesn't make sense. That is what it is. Also, we're going to help out Greece from France with air superiority. Yes, this makes sense. There you go, full air superiority. We've captured an aeronautics facility. I think that was in Italy, I think. You don't really need it, so I'm just going to kind of ignore that request. When you've taken out the Italians, just beeline to the end of the country. Transfer the territory, yes. And then my favorite thing to do is to build inside this puppet nation. And then the beauty is that is you can lower their autonomy and annex them whilst at war. And when the peace conference happens, this is technically all our land. That doesn't make any sense, but this is the way this game works, okay? All right, all the boys. Front line for Germany. Let's go. All right. We need more motherships. Deploy. Okay. Request forces. 49 divisions. I want you guys just to hold on to Italy, please. That's right. Italian forces led by French generals. the way it should be. So, the German Air Force. How's it looking? 152 planes. Hang on a second. Wasn't that the amount it was last time? Exactly to the number? Anyway, regardless of that, yeah. Mothership aircraft. We have 70 of them now. There's no point doing more air crews unless you want to mitigate the effects of bad weather, I suppose. And now you can see the impact it's making. So the Greeks are trying to make a push here. Not going to work, but whatever. And it is causing their defense of the Italians to drop by 33%. Meaning the chance of them breaking through this little narrow corridor is very low unless the AI does something stupid like just move them. Which they do that sometimes. The biggest issue right now is they have these amazing mothership aircrafts. And I want to demonstrate them fighting enemy planes. The AI has no planes left. AI planes has 0. That is an estimate, though. Our estimates may be off by 1. They have 1 aircraft somewhere. Objective right now is to find enemy aircraft. And yep, I don't think there are any. The beauty of fighter planes, though, you don't need to use them for air control. You can use them to reduce enemy stats. The Axis here, as Italy, is losing 34% of their breakthrough abilities by holding on to this region. Can we help them out now? We can't. Okay, let's get rid of these fighter planes. Fighter planes. Once again, we're moving everything over to the motherships now. And then we're converting all the old planes over. There we go. Converting 11 a day. Nice. Okay, that is enough pushing by the Germans into the Alps. Let's deploy the fighter bombers. The easiest way of doing this is to grab all the planes, every single fight you've ever made, put them on close air support, grab the close air support planes, move them to where you need them, put them on close air support, and then cancel all the others, because these ones are all the old ones. Also making it easier is to kind of convert the model over to something different as well. Like that one will do. All right, the casts are doing damage now. Oh, and they're doing so much damage too. This indicates every time we're hitting an enemy division with an air wing. So you can see here 20 per tick, almost 30 sometimes. So doing a lot of damage, and eventually it'll wear down the enemy. Okay, we've got air experience. What we're going to do is jack up the range. It will reduce reliability. Okay, I'm not going to do that then. In that case, we'll go for engine, which increases agility and speed. This is just overall raw firepower. Here we go, maxed out the air doctrines. Max air superiority bonus, meaning less breakthrough, less attack capabilities, less defense when we attack them. All right, converting over to the division with the 7.2s. Adding a little bit more bite to the division. In fact, I think they're all 7.2s now. Yeah, we have the equipment for all of it, so why not? We've got the artillery, why not, right? Max the land doctrine too. Max planning bonus. Hindsight, I probably should have stacked meticulous preparation for the extra planning bonus. And then it lets you stack that with protected by the marginal line to get absolute max planning. Raw firepower for practically no price. The amount of aces you generate when you're winning is insane. It feels strange that you only generate when you're winning. All right, Cass has arrived. Maximum cast damage. Now the casts when we strike now should be incredibly heavy. We're not hitting that many, surprisingly. Oh, they've stopped attacking finally. Annoying because they're attacking the Italian divisions because Italians are dying. They're gaining autonomy, not losing it. Oh dear. That's not what I want to see. Actually then, in that circumstance, I'm going to move my Maginot crew. Let the British hold that. At the same time, you'll go here and you go here. And that means they're only attacking now my troops, the French ones, so they're not gaining autonomy. The Italian boys are going to have the best job in the world now. They're just going to hold the coastline for me. You have a perfect job, okay? It requires minimum amount of casualties, minimize the impact on your life. Trust me, that is the role that you were born to play. Okay, mothership aircrafts have reached the point where it's getting a bit ridiculous now. These planes can't be shot down. Their air defense is super high. And because they're not doing any kind of close air support, which is risky behavior, they're just controlling the airs. In this circumstance, they are practically indestructible. They're not shoot downable. The fair take on this is they are shoot downable, but you have to focus on massive amounts of air attack by putting on like cannons, for instance. Maximum air attack will break through that massive air defense and actually deal damage to them. But the AI isn't aware of that. I think the AI is like, oh, look, big planes. Can't shoot them down. How do I shoot them down? I'm not sure. What's this? UK CAS. What's this? 190 mothership aircraft. Yes, we're in an opportunity here. Do some heavy attacking and heavy pushing. Let's see the CAS damage here. Oh my god, it's so high. And they've only got 53 planes in the sky. Yeah, and you can see here, this is the power of mothership aircraft. Okay, we are losing one every now and then. But for the most part, yep, we're just completely dominating, even though the number of planes, the ratio of them, is extremely low. Yes, they hit hard. Yes, they do a fair amount of damage. Yes, I am very impressed. Reliability, and then we maxed out with the range. Oh yes, this is what a push looks like. It also looks like we've completely bulldozed them. The secret to this is once you've made a break, and you can see all the divisions are either on this flank and the northern flank, but the center there's none, just right click and push. That's the way forward. Yes, and then you end up doing this. Easy. At the same time, just assign all your planes on to a general at this point. There you go. Encircle them to the north, encircle them to the west, and then we're pushing them in the center too. If they're straggling behind, Control B and railway to them to the front. Just that easy. Berlin's fallen. Hamburg, you next. Well, that's a nice pocket. Oh, that's a nice pocket. Also, boom. Clear them up! So, do you know what? I think this is probably one of the quickest cappings I've ever done of Germany. Also, they've got lots of these puppet Reichskommissariats right now. Take out their capitals and they'll just pop. Germany, 100% stability, 100% war support. Because that's the way they're hard-coded now. You can never get them down. Their ability to fight is very stubborn. Situation, 69%. Nice. And they have lost 3.3 million to France. Total of 5.42 million. They didn't declare on the Soviet Union. And also I lost 400k. Mostly to Germany. Fair. And the final push is to Vienna. It's kind of weird how like you take out the vast majority of Germany and they're like, you know what? We'll just continue to fight. Yeah. I know what you guys are going to scream. You're going to be like, well, it's historically accurate, Dave. Yeah, true. You win that round. Goes to Germany. Contribution is 68%. Oh, so close to the nice number, but not quite nice. Nice, but not nice. You get the idea. So what's the objective of this democratic free France? Take everything. When you've got more than like overwhelming like 50% of the contribution, you just, for the most part, can just take everything. As I say that, I'm just told I can't take any more land. Boom. That's pretty impressive. Send convoys to Italy. And all my guns too. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder. So, Japan. Oh, they're at war with everyone. Okay, I thought for a second they weren't at war with anyone, but we are. France. I love that country, right? Good airports here. No reason whatsoever. Okay, change of plan, actually. I don't really want to participate here. What I want to participate is when you want to see many spies around arrive from the west. Everyone join the war. Radar. Anti-air. The beauty of the Mothership aircraft, air wing, is there are only 10 planes, so you can put just a ridiculous amount of planes on one air wing, as mentioned before. And yep, well, every one of those will fit. Aha! Boom, they've arrived. It's so weird I built such a big airbase for so many planes, and it doesn't even matter. There we go. Now we have full air control over the home islands, and it has full air superiority. Yes, it does. Or air cruise, 99%. There we go. Full control, and we are dogfighting with massive strategic bombers over the skies of Japan. Make it make sense, guys. Oh yeah, I forgot about the technologies. Just completely slipped my mind. Yeah, that's right. So you can now improve their air defense by more, air attack and agility by more, and also finally improve their range, air attack, and agility some more. I told you. Make it make sense. The ratios here are not as favorable. We've lost 4 of our planes, even though the class says they're classed as fighters, and here we've lost 21. Well, they've lost 21 of their planes, but we do have full air control over them. What we could do is another extra insult to injury is do full air control here and actually start to help them out, help the Chinese out over this Riven region. And you can see here we're dogfighting them and absolutely eliminating them. Seeing this old plane here with the biplane, it makes me just feel like it's an old out-of-date plane, but these are probably really technologically advanced for Japan standards. Okay, now you've seen some numbers, right? 80 of these versus 400 of theirs. And look at the ratios. That's right. Where are our losses? I don't know, because our planes have got so high air defense. And all of a sudden, there is no longer Italy. Italy will not be missed. French cuisine is now Italian cuisine. Oh, what do we have here? Britain. Run. Boom. There you go, full air control. I guess because we've eliminated their navy now, and they're in range, and maybe the convoy raiding the land one on the land. I don't know, but regardless, here we've got full air control. Well, reinforced mothership wings. Wow, that finished quickly. Okay, never mind. There you go. Next one. Next. Top that off as well. I can build more air bases here. Now we bring the CAS over. Well, that was the easiest Japan cap I've ever seen in my entire life. All we did is got air superiority, and boom, the Allies did the rest. I guess with the Allied Navy not needing to be in Europe, we just dominated the Pacific. That was a very quick end to World War II. Never mind what's happening in the Pacific, what's happening in Europe. The worst thing possible. The worst ending. Yep, the absolute worst ending. I hate it. Guys, if your name is on screen, I love you. I adore you. Thanks for supporting me. You mean the most to me. Love you. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.